Okay, welcome back everybody to this actually proper game where everybody loaded in as well. This is the excellent Moscow Cup. It is the LAN finals. This is the grand final, game number 2 between Team Empire and Power Rangers. We are of course Heflatv, my name is Coucher, and my co-caster for this game at least is Benji. And well, are you happy that this game actually got underway?
Well, yes, it's always nice to see when a game starts with all 10 players. That's a good start to getting a good Dota match.
Indeed it is. And well, Power Rangers actually, they banned out the IO now, so they just don't want to go up against the Wisp. And I mean, Team Empire, the way they utilize the Wisp in game number 1, it's definitely something you don't want to run up against them again. And the second ban though, the Dazzle, that's not as common, whereas Team Empire, they actually ban the Wraith King and Power Rangers get their hands on the strongest initiator in the game, the Batrider.
And that suggests to me that they definitely want to continue with their, I wouldn't say early game, but more mid-game aggression. As soon as that Batrider gets his Blink Dagger, around that 8 to 12 minute mark, that's when Batrider really starts becoming that unstoppable beast of just jumping in and dragging people back to their doom.
Yeah, and actually Power Rangers, I think, versus Virtus Pro, both of the games, they had the Batrider. And Virtus Pro were just left without an answer, although Team Empire, they have the possibility to pick up a Shadow Demon, which is really good against the Batrider, whether it be with the disruption or just purging the Batrider up so he actually can't drag anybody out of position. Because, of course, he won't have any movement speed to do so. But Team Empire go for the Darkseer, which was banned in game number 1. So they have that, but what will they partner it up with? Do they go for something like a Sand King?
I'd say they have to go for an Invoker, just because Resolution Invoker.
Well, that actually would be pretty damn sick. I would like to see it. I mean, especially if it's Exhort, comboed with the Darkseer, followed up the Vacuum, followed Meteor, Deafening Blast. That's just a hell of a lot of burst damage that you usually do not want to face up.
Well, I'd say regardless of what build he goes for, you just don't want to face up anything that has Resolution and Invoker in the same sentence.
I guess that is also one thing to consider, yes. And well, Team Emperor, they go for the Shadow Demon instead, so I guess they're a little bit more afraid of the Battle Rider initiations rather than the Invoker, although the Invoker might still not get picked up. It was ignored by Power Rangers in the games against Virtus Pro in both game number 1 and 2, so Power Rangers, they go for the Gyrocopter instead.
That's interesting. Obviously, Gyrocopter, it can work inside that mid-game aggressive playstyle that Power Rangers do like to do, but at the same time, I wasn't expecting them to pick that up.
Yeah, at least not with the heroes still left in the pool, like even the Tree and Protector. But Power Rangers, they ban out the OD, so which would make me lead to think that maybe they're going for a Puck or a Storm Spirit mid lane.
As in possibly. As in there's a lot of very good mid lane heroes still left alive. The OD does get banned out, obviously expanding that pool immensely. Of course, it is worth noting that that OD, it also counts a lot of heroes that Team Empire like to play. Meaning that banning it out on such early, in the only second banning stage, is a very double-edged sword.
Well, I guess they're willing to take the risk. But the Invoker does get banned out by Empire themselves now, so I guess they didn't want to go for the Resolution Invoker instead. They were maybe slightly afraid of Scandal going for it. I mean, Scandal is a pretty beast on the Invoker as well. He was actually one of the heroes who almost never went for Vex Invokers. Even when everybody else was doing it, it was trending. But he was just like, nope, Exhort for me, Sunstrike galore, as well as just Force Spirit Harass. And actually, a little bit more interesting at the moment is the secondary ban in the second phase by Power Rangers, namely the Leshrac. So, I mean, Leshrac Shadow Demon combination, it's kind of an old combo. But you just don't see it that much nowadays.
No, there are a lot of other combinations still available, and it's interesting seeing Leshrac being banned out, because Leshrac's one of those heroes that he's always powerful enough that you're not terrible when he gets picked, but he's never amazing, he's never first pick, first ban material.
Yeah, I think to be honest, the Leshrac is underrated at the moment, especially with the changes to the Lightning Storm. You would think like, okay, a 0.5 second slow of 75% movement speed, it's not that significant, but that actually allows himself to set up the split earths for him, because the split earth stun delay is 0.35 seconds, so the slow actually lasts for longer than that, so you can just easily go for the split earth yourself.
Yeah, I will say that that is actually one of the few buffs to Leshrac that may possibly increases the consistency, allowing him to hit that stun, on a more timely basis. Because it is one of the issues that when you compare Leshrac to a lot of the other supports have consistent stuns. You don't have to hit that skill shot in order to make a hero work.
It definitely does help out, but well, I guess that is banned and we won't even see it in action. But Empire, they go for the puck, so I mean, I thought Power Rangers might go for one themselves, especially as they have the Gyrocopter. The Dream Coil would be an excellent setup for the call down. But no, Team Empire snatch it up first, and well, their fourth pick about to come out. I guess they do need themselves a safe lane carry, a secondary support, or a potential jungler. And Power Rangers, they went for the Rubik, and the Rubik actually has a lot of spells to steal from Empire.
Yeah, as in there's a lot of lovely spells from the Darkseer, Shadow Demon, and even Puck to some extent. If you can get that Orb or the Ultimate, Rubik can do huge amounts of huge plays with those abilities.
He sure can, and actually Empire, they go for the Vengeful, and do you think it's gonna be a support or carry one?
I'd say it's going to be a support. The main reason why the Vengeful Spirit has been picked up is to counter that Batrider. Is to just make sure that even if Batrider jumps in on the Shadow Demon, Vengeful Spirit is always there to swap him out.
It is really nice, and actually both supports now from Team Empire, they have the ability to stop the Batrider initiation. Of course, unless they are the one initiated upon, but Batrider usually, at least from those four heroes, would want to go for the Puck first and just get him out of the fight before the Dream Coil, before the Waning Rift. And well, Vengeful and Shadow Demon are there to prevent exactly that from happening. But Power Rangers, fourth pick about to come out. They need still a mid laner unless they want to run the Batrider mid. So if they really wanted to, they could go for the Centaur offlane. But that's not something they have run before, at least not in the couple past weeks.
Now, that's obviously sent one of those heroes that's very team specific. Some teams really like to play him, others not quite so much.
Well, they're actually digging into their bonus time as well. Last Team Empire, well, the Team Empire themselves, they're only down to 1 second of bonus time. It is down to the last picks anyway, so I guess you won't need that much more of it. But Power Rangers, I would actually like to see maybe even a Dragon Knight for themselves. It would help with the push. Does help with the lockdown, especially against the Puck. Just Dragon Tail him up and kill him off. As well as him just being tanky, he builds for a BKB anyway on Dragon Knights, like 90% of the games, at least from what I've casted. So, a naturally tanky hero, especially with a BKB against the current lineup of Empire, would be extremely strong.
I do definitely agree with that, considering that if you look at Team Empire right now, they've got that Shadow Demon and Vengeful Spirit, two heroes that work brilliantly in terms of ganking, especially when combined with something like a Puck or a Darkseer. And that early game ganking ability, in between those first 3 levels, we saw how good Empire was as soon as they turned on the aggression. And Power Rangers are going to be careful with this lineup that they don't give Team Empire that first 10 minutes of free time, so to say, to just do whatever they want.
Yeah, and actually, the aggression overall, it's kind of a CIS type of thing. I mean, they're just so good at being aggressive somehow. I don't know how, but I guess it's in their blood of sorts. But Team Empire, they do actually ban out the Dragon Knight I was talking about. And it would have been even stronger in combination with the Shadow Shaman, who can also push really nicely with the Mass Serpent Wards.
Yeah, as in Shadow Shaman is a very good counter. He's very good early game as well. He's got those 2 stuns. He's also got a lot of burst. And as soon as you get late game, his wards are always useful.
Yeah, they most certainly are. I mean, wards win games at times. It has happened. But Empire, their last pick about to come out, and actually, I don't even know what the last pick should be. They need the carry, so they're just going super late. They're going for the Spectre.
As in, ignore what I said about early game. Empire now have taken the late game and said that they want to, even if Power Rangers do get a good mid game, they've always got that risk of Spectre coming online and just destroying face.
It definitely does, oh god. Just read the chat a little bit. Made me laugh, but the Spectre, actually it's really nice against Blink initiators as well, because Empire, if they jump the gun on Power Rangers and initiate with the Haunt from Spectre, then suddenly the Batrider, he can't find his position, he can't drag anybody out of position. Not that he becomes useless completely, but it takes just so much steam out from the Power Rangers lineup, the initiation of them. And well, Power Rangers, they go for the Clinks now. It's definitely good in the sense that Clinks, as he builds for the Orchid, it's extremely good against the Puck, even the Darks here. And not only that, he even will play mid lane up against the Puck, and the Searing Arrows is something that the Puck actually can't tolerate too well.
Yeah, so what we are seeing from this Power Rangers lineup is just a lot of mid-game. They've got that Clinks, who as soon as he gets his Orchid comes online. He's got that Batrider as soon as he gets his Blink Dagger comes online. And even the Gyrocopter, he's more played as a mid-game carry rather than that late game as the Spectre is.
Yeah, and well, it looks like Power Rangers is up against a clock a bit. I mean, actually, late game, only the Spectre solo core might actually not do that much up against the Clinks and Chara, but I guess we'll see. But for the quick team introductions, I'll just take Power Rangers to start things, leaving Empire for you later. And Cheshire Cat, once again, as always, the offlaner for Power Rangers, leaving Scandal to play the mid lane, but on a Clink, so a little bit unconventional there. FNG playing the Shadow Shaman, leaving J4 to play the Rubik, and of course the carry will be Moon on the Gyrocopter.
As I will say that the Clinks pickup is interesting. I can see how it's going to work, because it is worth noting the Empire lineup, it's more of a 4 Protect 1. If you have a look at all these heroes are designed for ganking initiation, while the Spectre just sits in the corner and farms.
Well, I actually don't think it's gonna be too much of a farming Spectre. It of course depends on how Empire call their shots for it, but I still think he should go for a Radiance, because Radiance is just ridiculously strong on the hero. But I just think he's gonna start joining the fights whenever he hits level 6 and the Haunt is off cooldown. I think Empire will be looking for pickoffs like every time it's off cooldown.
Yeah, that is the advantage of Spectre, that he's one of those heroes that he can farm but still be involved in team fights.
Yeah, it's one of the strengths of the Spectre, and actually he's going for a lot of farm. He has the Quelling Blade. It actually does help him out, because his base damage, it's not the greatest, it's only 48.
It's worth noting a small victory there for Power Rangers. They do get a very nice counter ward immediately.
That is always winning, and J4 actually a lot of harass. He has the telekinesis, so will he actually use it on Mag? There's the telekinesis, a few more right clicks, it's all he needs. Moon, can he come in? He's boxed into the corner, he uses the healing self. J4 tanking up the tower as well. This might be a mistake, the Ion Shell. Who will get the first blood? Oh, Mag actually gets it under the tower, he might get Moon as well. Oh, Power Rangers. I mean, it looked good on paper for them to start, but suddenly, Mag, double kill as an offlane Darkseer. Sure, he didn't get XP for the Gyrocopter, but man, did Power Rangers just fail big time or what?
That was a lovely move there by Darkseer, eating into those trees to get effectively make sure it was only going to be a 1 versus 1's position and making all that tower damage being done at the early levels. Having said that, I feel that Power Rangers, they felt they had an advantage, but they dove too deep. They dug too greedily and the dwarves got punished.
They most certainly did, and I think they'll be feeling that for a long time. I bet they must be at least a bit angry with themselves as well. And of course, nothing to take away from Mag. He really nicely boxed himself into the corner, but he didn't just stay there. He ate his way through even deeper with the Tango. So making sure that Power Rangers have to commit fully. And well, man, Mag, that player.
That was a lovely move by him. And it also means he's already got level 2, meaning he's already got that surge this early into the game. That's brilliant for him.
It definitely is. I mean, at the moment, Shadow Shaman has been just pulling. Although now, they do smoke up, so they want to punish Resolution on the Puck. And with 1 disable already, I mean, with the Searing Arrows level 2 on Clinks, they should get an easy kill on him.
All they need to do is get that initial stun. Gotta be a little bit careful. Make sure they don't get spotted out before, though.
Well, they are wrapping around. The smoke does last for long enough. I think, yeah, they should get the jump on him. Resolution. How smart. Actually, the courier might be in trouble as well. The chicken. Which are they going to go for? The telekinesis on Resolution. Followed up by the shackles and J4. He switched to the chicken. A little bit too late, though. Actually, this is a raccoon. But yeah. That's a really nice pickup for them. Making up a bit from their plunder of the bottom lane.
That is actually a super cute courier.
Yeah, it's not too shabby. Especially the flying version, it's... God, I need it. I need the courier.
I want one of those in real life.
Oh god, that would be awesome. Just delivering food to you and stuff. It definitely can't be compared to the Radiant side courier, which is a flying tree stump with owl wings. Like, what the hell is that?
It defies the laws of nature and God itself.
Well, whereas a raccoon with a helicopter-like thingy on his back in a barrel, completely natural.
Yeah.
But coming back to the game, I mean, apart from the kills that have happened, both teams are rather just content on farming up. Klink's mid lane 22 and 5 compared to Resolution 20 and 3 on the puck, with Silent sitting on 22 and 10, leaving Mundo at 18 and 12. Of course, he did lose some farming time thanks to his death with the dive early.
Yeah, it is worth noting that it's like right now this is mostly equal. That first blood coming out is going to help Empire a little bit, giving them a small advantage in terms of experience and gold, but
yeah, it's nothing lost for Power Rangers still. I mean, just off to a bit of a rocky start, but whoa, Scandal, he has a double damage rune, level 3 searing arrows. Oh god, I mean, this puck, I don't think Klink should be able to get the kill solo, but he can just harass the puck whenever he wants to. And Cheshire Cat, he's actually completely given up on the offlane, rotated into the jungle, started farming that up with the Firefly. Not that successful, especially because there's one stack of Mud Golems.
oh, everyone hates mud golems.
Indeed they do.
But it is worth noting that it's always a good sign of a good offlaner when they realize when they've got to leave the lane before they get killed.
Well, I mean, actually, at the moment, who do you think benefits from this farming game?
I would say Power Rangers in the intermediate stage. Because, again, all their heroes, they require those initial items to get ready. Obviously, late game, I would say that Empire favors a 50-minute farming fest. But right now, both these two teams are going to be more than happy in getting the farm they need and the cores they have.
Yeah, actually Power Rangers, I really like what they're doing at the moment as well. Like you said, I mean, they probably will get a little bit more out of their farm because they can start being a bit more aggressive early. And as they do so, they actually rotate towards the tower now, since they saw Darkshare going into the jungle. Now, nobody to defend the tower, but actually Mag, he's level 6 on the Darkshare. Wow, that's a really fast level 6 against a tri-lane, especially one with 2 disables. But of course, the first blood came in handy there, and well, the tower goes down. It wasn't destroyed by any single person, just a team effort with the creeps finishing it up. So no extra goal for any one of them. But FNG, he's defending the haste rune, does get it as well. Can't really go on Mag because there's no heroes close by. Still, denying the haste rune to him, it's good enough.
Yeah, but often it's always nice to see on the high level games our supports will help the mid into getting runes and stuff, isn't it? Something that a lot of the lower level scene kind of forget to keep in track.
Yeah, runes are important, and actually I didn't even see the courier kill happening.
I like this move by Mag right now. He's stealing the creep stacks.
Oh, Batrunner, come here soon! Oh, the creep actually dies. Or no, never mind, it was just fogged out for me. But that's really nice by him indeed. I mean, Cheshire Cat finally sees it. But can you actually take a few creeps? The Iron Shell, it's just taking all of them almost. Oh, Mag, you sneaky, sneaky bastard. Even Always Wanna Fly came in to just sneak some XP out of it.
As it is always really nice to see that when teams will recognize when your opposing team's going to be got those heroes that require those creep stacks and go in and steal those. Because you got to remember that every single creep stack, it's time the support spent. It's gold removed from those heroes like Bat Rider and Gyro. And getting rid of them can be the difference between a really early Blink Dagger and not.
Yeah, that's definitely nice by them. It was a triple stack, I think. So getting most of that, denying it to Cheshire Cat, I mean, he's only 700 gold away from the Blink Dagger. If the stack had been full without the Darkshare messing with it, he would be, I think, like maybe 400 to 300 short of it. So just delaying it by a minute or two, it will definitely be worth it for him already. And Cheshire Cat, I mean, he's rotating somewhere. I actually don't know what his plan is. I guess he should stack the Ancients at least once. Nope. Not even going for that.
It just looked like they are just trying to guard this top route and possibly going for a top gank. And RNG Jesus smiles on the Power Rangers right there as it's going to be an illusion for Klinks.
Well, they were 3-manning the rune. I mean, I guess it might be worth it, or 4-manning even. but they're all losing a lot of time. Actually, none of them got XP in the meantime, whereas Empire, they're just active on every single lane on the map. Mag went back into the jungle. Okay, I guess bottom lane, nobody is there, but Silent, he's farming up. He's getting close to a Vanguard. At least that's what I think the Ring of Health is gonna be. So not rushing the Radiance, and that's a smart choice as well, especially if you're up against the Klinks who might get a fast Orchid, which Scandal is on his way to at the moment. He has one Oblivion Staff, almost has the other one finished up as well.
Yeah, so you definitely do need that survivability against this team. As in with the Klinks, you've got the Bat Rider. So much possible initiation coming out from Power Rangers that Spectre can't just go into that pure carry build. He needs to recognize that this mid game is going to be a little bit tough for him.
And it's not to say that he actually can't get the Radiance after the Vanguard. It just will be delayed a bit, but depending on how many kills, how many towers they manage to bring down, it might not even matter all that much. And Spectre, I mean, he doesn't need the Radiance 100% anyway. He can just go for Diffusal Blade. The Radiance just gives him that little bit of extra. But oh, FNG goes for the Shackles. But there's the disruption coming out by Always Wanna Fly. Soul Catch as well. They lose your orb. There's Hex, the cooldown. Always Wanna Fly. He goes down. Resolution drops low as well. He phase shifts for the timing. But Cheshire Cat is there. One right click and, well, they lose FNG. But Power Rangers, they'll take the trade any time of the day.
Very nice reactions there coming up from Power Rangers, instantly realizing that the Shadow Shaman was in trouble. A very nice attempt by him to also get the instant shackle, very good reactions. But that is going to be a huge advantage there coming out from Power Rangers, as giving up a support for a puck.
Yeah, and especially if they actually get the tower, and although they back off from it, and Cheshire Cat actually with that kill, or with the assist that he got from them, he has the Blink Dagger finished now. 10 minutes in, it's a decent enough time for an offlane Bat Rider.
Yes, as in the Bat Rider now, he's just picked up his Blink Dagger. He's just hit level 6, meaning now we're going to see what Bat Rider is all about.
In the last times I've seen Bat Rider up on Power Rangers, the Blink Dagger has been the factor that actually changed the momentum of the game and completely carried them to victory. And the first Blink initiation, if you get the kill from it, that's actually one of the most important ones, because the enemy, they don't know it's up yet, so they don't know to expect it and maybe put themselves in a slightly bad position for it. So I think Power Rangers, their target is probably maybe Silent on the Spectre, or once again Resolution on the puck to delay his Blink Dagger at the very least.
Yeah, because the Blink Dagger with that kill has been rather delayed right now, probably for another 1 or 2 minutes in fact.
Wow, oh god, there's Orchid finished the Scandal now. Resolution actually might get solo picked up with this.
Yeah, very good farm there on Klinks.
Yes, Scandal, he wants just to eat the creep with Deathpack. That doesn't fight the big one. Oh, there's a fight mid lane anyway. Cheshire Cat goes in, gets the lasso into the cooldown. Vanscore drops low, but there's the purge onto Cheshire Cat. He's slowed down. J4 comes in, telekinesis up. Vanscore nowhere to run. He wants to deny himself to the Ancients. Magic missile onto Scandal, and oh, the silent soul burn. It's enough to get the kill. Although Vanscore managed to get himself denied to the neutral still. They do kill off Resolution, but I guess it's a 1-for-1, and with Moon going down on the Gyrocopter, not the worst trade although. Okay, it was worth it now since Silent haunted as well and they killed off FNG together with Mag.
That was a very nice move coming out from both those two teams. Very hectic team fight. But I would say that Empire did get the slight advantage coming out of that. Killing that Gyrocopter, the main carry on Power Rangers, and also getting a kill on Spectre without him having team to stop his farm.
Okay, it definitely did come in their advantage. Not too hugely, but actually 12 minutes in, I mean, I guess we should take a small look at the graphs already. The XP bounced a little bit up and down. It's only 400, so actually it's anybody's game as far as levels go. Gold graph, almost the same actually, 700 for the side of Empire. But oh, Resolution in huge trouble. Scandal got the Orchid on him, got the strafe with the searing arrows. I mean, Scandal, he went with the skeleton walk to the rune. Puck, I mean, just completely unaware of the fact, but tried to go for the rune himself, and suddenly Orchid clinks in your face.
And this is where Klink starts being annoying. He's got that Orchid, he's got that huge amount of burst damage, and now he can basically take down any hero he wants 1 versus 1.
Yeah, that's actually, I mean, that Orchid was really fast. They get the tier 1 tower mid as well with the Mass Serpent Wars. I really think it's a mistake to leave Silent to farm them up safely now. He's really low, so he has to back off in the end. Oh, they don't want to leave them. Cheshire Cat, he's on the hunt. Firefly activated, gets the lasso onto Always Wanna Fly Moon with the cooldown. A nice swap by Vanscore. He gets hit by the cooldown once, but still that swap completely saved Always Wanna Fly.
And that's why those two heroes were picked up. Meaning, even if you pick off one of them, the other one is going to go down. But
Oh god, Scandal Kiilstofte always want to fly anyway.
yeah,
And the Orchid, it's done so much work for him already. He's 5-0-1 Scandal. With the Batrider having the decently timed blink, early Orchid on Scandal as well. If they can just carry on doing what they are at the moment, just get the pickoffs, not let Silent farm in peace. I mean, they're looking pretty decent at the moment.
yeah, with that Orchid on the Clinks, you've got the Batrider with the blink. This is the point for Power Rangers to shine. This is the point for Power Rangers to get the advantage and win the game. Because yeah, in the end, Empire will eventually, if they don't get a huge advantage, Empire will eventually bring this back.
Yeah, I'm actually not even too convinced that Empire has the better late game if they're up against Batrider, Clinks, and a Gyrocopter. At least if the Gyrocopter finds a bit more farm. He's neck and neck with Silent at the moment. So both safe liners doing fine, although mid lane, Clinks, he can do absurd amount of right click damage, but oh, did he just escape? There's the dust, but he's still so fast with the skeleton walk, but the Purge will slow him down. Maybe he wants to deny himself, or does he want to go for the kill? No, he can do neither. Even activated the double damage rune in hopes of maybe trying to get the kill, but Mag, he ended the mega kill streak. 683 gold for Mag, and he can go for the blink dagger now if he wants. Oh, they might catch Cheshire Cat. No, he blinks out, the trees are still there. They actually might kill him, the TP out, it will be successful.
Very, very nice thing they're coming out from Empire. They're going to pick up a tier 1 tower right now, getting huge advantage. As Empire realise they can't just sit back and farm, they can't just wait for this, they're just going to try and bring the fight to PRs. Power Rangers, for all their advantages, they do have a very squishy lineup. Very gankable.
They certainly do. The mech by Mag definitely helps in that regard, just heals them up in the team fights. Maybe, well, a pipe actually might or might not be worth it. There's a decent amount of magic damage by Power Rangers with the cooldown, Rocket Barrage, as well as just Batrider, all of his spells, Ether Shock from Shadow Shaman. But a pipe, it could be good, but a BKB might be something necessary, or at least a meta style, just to get rid of the Orchid already.
It's worth noting Gyro's about to pick up a whole bunch of farm. I think that was forced, quadruple stacked on these Ancients, and he's going to be finishing that off, working towards his BKB.
It's a smart choice as well against the lineup of Empire. I mean, there's no way around the BKB. Of course, yeah, you will still get purged by the Shadow Demon or swapped by the mage, but swap will most definitely go into the lasso of the Batrider instead. But Scandal, just look, he's on the hunt. Does he really want to kill off Silent? And there's his sentry as well. I think they spotted him. Did he go? No, he actually didn't go in range of the sentry yet. So he might go for it. He wants to eat the creep first and then maybe just go for the ballsy play.
And this is the annoyance that Clinks can do. Obviously, he has to be careful not to waste too much time.
Oh god, FNG, he has the blink, gets the Hex on resolution as well. They get the lasso at the same time and always want to fly with Scandal. Oh, telekinesis with the cooldown resolution, the mech by Mag. What a perfect timing for it, but the resolution is gonna go down. Nevertheless, the homing missile came in, stunned him up for 2.2 seconds. And that was the end of him, and 2 heroes down. And FNG, that's, I have to say, a pretty fast blink dagger for a support Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, that is really good from him. As considering that he has also, I think he's been the one buying all the wards.
Yeah, I think Rubik has maybe done most of it, but I'm not even sure. J4, he has Arcane Boots, a Ring of Region plus 600 gold on himself as well. Overall, the supports, I mean, I really thought that they might be poor, but I guess that's the towers coming down. And now Silent, he might be in trouble. J4, what does he steal? Of course, it's the Spectral Dagger. I mean, I really thought FNG might just go balls deep, jump onto Silent, Hex up, Shackles to follow. He has the Mass Serpent Wars as well, but I guess it's too risky if you only have 2 supports to do it.
Yeah, there's also the fact that Spectre, all it requires is for that to chain stun to get dissipated for 1 moment. You can get out of there with the Horn. Or even just Spectral Dagger.
Look at Scandal. He wants to kill Silent. They have Gyro nearby as well. No, they back off. I guess they're expecting more heroes to be there, but with the rest of Empire, they've smoked up. Cheshire Cat, he's out of mana, no Firefly. There's the Dream Coil to stop the Blink Dagger from happening. Mag comes in as well. Purge, just in case. Magic Missile. I mean, nice execution, but 4 heroes for that. If they get the tower or at least some chip damage to the tower, it might be worth it. Well, it's definitely worth it if Power Rangers don't get anything else out of it either, but still 4-man rotating. whereas Silent is the only one farming.
Yeah, it's worth noting at this point that Batrider, yes, a full staff of the Batrider is, you know, pretty good for him. It increases his ability to drag people in and dodge that swap immensely, but at the same time, he isn't one of those huge heroes that requires, you know, more farm past his Blink Dagger.
Yeah, it does help the 4 staff at least, definitely to bring people more out of position, just drag them out faster. But the Blink Dagger definitely is the core that without it you can't really exist as a Batrider. But after that, it's all luxury for him. But one thing that is huge for them is Silent. He already has the Sacred Relic. 19 minutes in after the Vanguard, he hasn't died yet on the Spectre, has kept on farming up 118 last hits. I mean, this Spectre's getting scary unless Scandal kills him now, although even if he kills him now, he already has the Sacred Relic anyway. Oh, I think he wants to kill Resolution instead. There's the Hex coming out, or Orchid rather, the right clicks with the Strafe and Resolution, nothing even to do, or is there Mag? Oh god, Mag, he's saved Resolution so many times with the mech already.
Lovely play there coming out from Doxy, very nice teamwork. Very
He just blinked in, searched as well, just to get close.
almost picked up by Clinks though. Very nice target acquisition there coming out from the Clinks. Rather than going for the Spectre, just going for that very, very squishy puck.
Indeed, and well, looking at the graphs again, the last time we checked it, it was only 700 gold in favor of Power Rangers. Suddenly, it's around 6,000. As well as XP, it's almost identical. So Power Rangers, they're definitely in the lead, and oh, they might get Silent. There's the X, there's the stun by the homing missile as well. Will there be more though? They needed the shackles. They already used it. There's the swap on Silent. They're just turning it around. Moon, BKB activated a little bit too late though. The right clicks, it will be enough. Oh my god, I can't believe Silent survived, but actually does he survive long enough? Scandal on the hunt. He runs under the sentry ward, so actually I think Scandal might go down as well. Oh, yeah, he knows now. The creep have started attacking him. But Silent, he's just too tanky with the Vanguard.
As Clinks pops that invis rune, being the inter word.
Oh well. I mean, Power Rangers, they lose the Gyrocopter. He wastes his 10-second BKB as well. And Empire, they get some more breathing room, get more time for Silent to farm up the Radiance. And with the Radiance and level 2 Haunt, oh my god, the damage is gonna be sick. I mean, okay, the carries from Power Rangers can probably take it, but the supports, even though they have a decent amount of farm, they've used it for mobility items like the Blink Dagger and the 4 staff being built on the Rubik. And Scandal mid lane, just continuously on the hunt, and Resolution, this time around, Mag isn't close by. Scandal, does he dare go for it? He's playing really safe at the moment, doesn't want to get picked up.
Well, the issue is right now on Power Rangers' side, if you notice, they don't really have any vision of the enemy jungle right now. Meaning that for all Clinks knows, there could be a whole bunch of people just sat here waiting for the Clinks to jump forwards. And the lack of vision right now, the lack of aggressive vision, I mean, is really what's stopping this Clinks from playing as aggressive as he may want to.
Yeah, it's really scary. Somebody should get him HM so he would know at all times when there's a sentry or an enemy invis here or something. But now Radiance finished up on Silent. And well, Power Rangers, looks like they are grouping up at the moment. Everybody except for Moon, who is TPing in now as well. There's the Mass Serpent Burst, but Blink in. There's the Waning Rift onto Resolution, but Orchid in return. A nice swap, but Cheshire Cat goes in. He actually tracks Always Wanna Fly. The call down will hit on 3 heroes as well. They drop so damn low. The wall was deployed. Always Wanna Fly goes down. Mag on the run. Moon with the BKB. He actually can't chase. He's still slowed down, but Scandal is there. One right click. Oh, nice blink away by Mag. He saves himself, but Van score. Will he be as lucky? Moon gets the kill with the last right click. It's actually a 2 for 2. And oh, Silent comes back in onto Moon. They lose Resolution. Silent, their telekinesis up as well. Moon Radiance burn. It's enough by Silent, but Silent, one more right click actually will not fall. TP out. Scandal gets the last right click in. So a 4 for 3 in the end. Scandal getting a ton of gold from it. PKB finished. And well, it was kind of even with a slightly better end for Power Rangers.
Yeah, I think obviously it was the Clinks that survived on the Power Ranger side. While on the Empire, their carry did go down. That Spectre had been having such good farm. He's now going to be away for 30 seconds. And that's going to be 30 seconds he's not farming. 30 seconds he's not able to harass on the map with that Radiance. While Clinks, he's just going to go take advantage of this. Farming the jungle.
Yeah, it's smart as well. I mean, with his BKB finish now, it still needs to be brought to him by the chicken. And oh, Always Wanna Fly. There's the Orchid up with a easy strafe and right clicks. Oh, the dust by the end, but the soul burn. It will kill him off anyway. I mean, really nice try by Always Wanna Fly. Really heads up play, but Scandal, he had too much damage into the soul burn already.
Yep, that Orchid Malevolence, it does do an additional 30% damage to anything that's been done while that silence was in effect, so it's a huge damage increase.
Yeah, it most certainly is, and actually I really like that Cheshire Cat actually has a gem on him now. It was bought up by J4 on the Rubik, but still a gem for the team nevertheless, and well, they might want to go for it. They have the lasso available. Shadow Shaman barely has enough mana for the Mass Serpent Wars though. But Scandal, he's on the hunt, he runs under the sentry ward, he gets stunned up, Empire Mag is going, but BKB activated, there's the silence, lasso onto Mag as well, a nice swap out, but Vanskor, he puts himself in the cooldown, a nice defensive disruption by Always Wanna Fly. Does it save him? No, it does not. But just buying some time, Resolution does survive, as does Mag, and oh, Resolution wants to go back in, he doesn't have the Dream Coin. Moon actually activates his BKB, so either he wants to go aggressive or he has to back off straight away. Looks like backing off is... Oh, Mag, he goes in, he has the Vacuum Cheshire Cat, he cannot escape. He goes down and he loses the gem. That's a huge death.
That is huge right there, losing that gem. That means that effectively, Power Rangers, all these wards that are very aggressive right now, are all going to get removed. And that Clinks has got to be doubly careful, especially if it's if the Spectre ends up picking up that gem. If you can get the space for it, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's maybe even best on the Puck, because Puck moves around way more, but Scandal, he might find Always Wanna Fly, really go for the Orchid, Always Wanna Fly, he gets Orchided up, actually can't decide where to run, he goes towards the high ground now, he should be safe, or actually, Clinks, he doesn't chase to the right spot and TP out by Always Wanna Fly. Scandal, a bit of a mistake there.
Yeah, he could have definitely chased that and went for it. I'm not quite sure why he didn't. I think he kind of assumed there was going to be a Duke, but I'm not quite sure where the Duke was going to be going.
By the way, do you have to switch over to Heflatv 2 or?
That is a good point.
The game, I think they have the password for it already as well. I guess we just got a little bit carried away.
I probably should, in fact. So yes, I will have to go leave you to solo cast right now.
Well, thanks for tuning for 1.5 games anyway. Otherwise, I would have had gone solo for even longer. So good luck with your cast, and I guess.
Yeah.
Any parting words?
Well, this game looks like it's going to be pretty awesome, so definitely stay tuned.
Good words, I like them. But as I am solo now, by the looks of it, Scandal, I mean, no massive damage items yet for him. Still BKB Orchid. Those are the core items, but now I think he should be looking towards a Crystallis into a Daedalus. Oh, mid lane Cheshire Cat. There's the Dream going onto him. They use the Haunt as well. He takes so much damage only from the Illusion and the Radiance Burn. He just goes down. They're going for J4 as well. Mag, he had the Blink there. He almost has the Shiva's card now. Oh my god, Empire. I think they've hit their opening window. Or not even opening, but they've just gotten all their items that are necessary. Now the Diffusal Blade will be finished on Spectre as well. Oh my god, Empire, I mean... Empire strikes back. That's exactly what they are doing. And Moon pops the BKB. He gets purged up immediately. Or yeah, yes, he does. Mass Serpent Wars by FNG. A nice disruption once again. Scandal coming into the fray. He hasn't used his Orchid yet. Resolution gets the blink out as well. The Courier does go down. Scandal makes sure to get that one. And Cheshire Cat. Oh, they drag down Silent. But they need Scandal to dish out the damage. There's the Orchid as well. Silent hexed up by FNG. They kill off the big bad carry. And now Scandal, he's hunting for more. Moon is chasing as well. Are there rockets or anything to stop the TP? FNG comes in. Nope, the TP goes out successfully. FNG couldn't get in range for the shackles and the hex was still on cooldown. Still, nevertheless, having said in the end, I think actually Empire lost a bit more since they lost Silent, of course, and now Scandal, he's on full HP. He can go for the tier 2 tower, eats a creep as well for some extra damage, extra tankiness. And even with the Vengeful Spirit Aura hindering the right click damage. Oh, 38 HP, man. I always want to fly. Can he get it? Nope. Tower destroyed by Clinks. Attack speed a little bit too fast for him. So, even though they lost Cheshire Cat and J4, they got Vanskor as well as Silent in return. So, actually, it was rather even. But the tier 2 tower made it worth for Power Rangers for sure. And actually, Puck has a Youth Scepter now, so can disjoint the Orchid on himself, so Scandal can't really kill off Resolution anymore, or at least not easily. And actually, Power Rangers definitely won that fight since they killed the chicken as well. But now, looking at the net worth, Scandal as well as Moon, they are the leading in farm, and Moon, He's going for a butterfly. I mean, he's not evading too many right clicks. Well, Spectre does do a lot, especially with the Desolate extra damage, 65 extra damage. So avoiding 35% of even the illusions of the Haunt, it might be worth it. Or well, he has the lifesteal from Elf of Dominator as well, getting the attack speed. I guess, I mean, Butterfly definitely is a good item. I just thought maybe he needs more damage, but together with Glinks, I guess the two of them dish out enough. So Moon now, or their entirety of Power Rangers, they're going aggressive. They don't have the tier 2 tower mid. Actually, maybe they should focus on the bottom lane, because Silent, first of all, he's pushing that, so just counter push the lane a little bit and then go for the tier 2. But oh, if Power Rangers, if they go for the sneaky Roche, this, oh god, this would have been so good if they went for it. But just look at the TPs. Empire, they've come prepared, and if they get the Dream Coin in the Roche pit, oh my god. Well, they have two BKBs. They pop the Mass Serpent Boards as well. Scandal, he has the Crystallis. 2.2k gold on top of that. And Resolution wants to go in. There's the Illusion Orb out. He wants to go in. The Haunt was there already. Just look at the heroes dropping down. Cheshire Cat goes down before he gets the lasso or anything up. Scandal has to back off as well. He hasn't eaten a creep yet. He has the level 3 Death Pact, but he needs more. There's Mag using the Shiva's card. And so far 1 for 0, but getting the Batrider down. Oh, they might get FNG as well, and they do indeed. The Mass Serpent Wars, they're still nibbling away at Roche. Who will get the Roche? Silent. If he gets the Aegis, he gets stunned up. Resolution is still there. He's getting bashed by Roche. Scandal wants to come back. He can't really find the opening, and Roche will go down with Silent getting the Aegis and the kill of J4 on top. I mean, Power Rangers, talk about a horrible fight if I ever saw one. They lost 3 heroes. They lost Aegis. I think the Mass Serpent Wards might or might not have gotten farmed up. Maybe it was Roshan killing them. But well, Silent. 1.4k HP, Vanguard, Radiance, Diffusal Blade, and an Aegis now. So if you kill him, you actually get 22% reflect damage once you try to damage the Spectre himself. Oh my god. Empire, they're just a little bit better in just coordinating themselves in the fight. And of course the jump that they got on them just forced Batrider out, and that's exactly what I was talking about in the draft. If Empire gets the jump in the fight by initiating with the Spectre Haunt, disabling the Batrider, he can't do much of anything. And that's exactly what we just witnessed as well. And now Empire, they want to go for the tier 2 tower top lane. The mid also already has been taken care of. Bottom lane still stands, but since they're grouped up top anyway, they might as well go for the push, or no? They actually aren't going for it. Surprisingly enough, at least surprisingly for me. But looking at the items now, the Shiva's card was there on Mag already for the last fight, but 2.5k gold, so can start working towards the Hex. At least that's what I assume he's gonna go for. We've always wanna fly, having the Ghost Scepter now to avoid getting picked off by Scandal's Klink's Orchid as well. Resolution working towards his own Hex, has the ultimate orb for it, and well, Vengeful doesn't have much of anything. He's just been warding Power Threads, Urn, as well as Ring of Bazzi, and whoa, they actually might get the kill, and they will as well. Silent finishing him up. He had the Ion Shell extra damage. I mean, they used the Haunt for it, but getting one support, they can rotate into the tier 2 tower now as well. Which, by the looks of it, is what they are indeed doing. And with the Haunt on cooldown, I guess Power Rangers can try to go for a few pickoffs on the other lanes. And Scandal, he's constantly looking for it. He has the Demon Edge as well. He actually does a lot of damage. 323 damage with one right click. Eats a creep now as well. So, I mean, he definitely does hurt a lot. But will he just have the free time to just right click away at others? They don't have the Dream Coil or anything for themselves to actually keep heroes locked down. Sure, they have the Hex. But J4 as well as FNG, they just drop down so damn fast. And well, so far, looks like everybody's back to farming. I guess Empire just waiting for the Haunt to come off cooldown on Silent. And Silent, he's gonna build himself tanky now. He has the Reaver. Does he have anything on the Courier? No, he does not. But he's working for a Heart of Tarrasque. No way it's gonna be a Satanic. Just Heart of Tarrasque, tank himself up, sit around 2.5k HP. And Power Rangers, they're gonna struggle a hell of a lot to actually bring him down. And well, Aegis will be reclaimed in 3 minutes time. That's still plenty of time for Empire to react and go aggressive. Now, who will get the jump on the next fight though? Cheshire Cat, it feels to me that it's been ages since this Batrider has actually been able to go for the initiation. Or at least on his terms. And the same goes for FNG. And looking at the graphs, it used to be almost 10k. for the side of Power Rangers, suddenly down to 3k only. Empire definitely pulling it back. And XP 7.5k to 1.5k. So Empire, I mean, they're still behind, but 33 minutes in, this lead is absolutely nothing anymore. And now, well, nobody's getting caught either. The Haunt does just come off cooldown. Daedalus finished the Scandal as well, but that means he doesn't have the buyback. He is 10-1-3. So, actually I think he gave away his multi-kill streak from before, way back when already. How do they know FNJ is there? They blinked out something. They know somebody is in the close vicinity resolution. Not gonna scout with the illusory orb. And yeah, Mag is going for a Hex indeed. He has the Mystic Staff, has the Void Stone, so only needs an ultimate orb. Has all the ingredients that are necessary to be bought from the secret shop. So just got everything, just to make sure that once he gets the 2.1k gold, he can easily, immediately buy up the Hex from his base. Or well, from anywhere on the map, because you can buy stuff as long as those items come from the base inventory of the shop. But now, Empire, I mean, maybe they're finally going for the push. Empire, or Silent rather, just farming up his own jungle. Just waiting until Empire reaches the tower and the teamfight breaks out. And look at FNG, he's trying to go for the sneaky plays. He might get scouted out, though he does blink out. I mean, that's the smart choice as well. He was completely alone there. Once he saw the enemies coming, he's like, blink. And that's tower down with no contention whatsoever. And Power Rangers, I'm not even too sure what items they should be looking for next. Moon, I guess the Satanic might be a worthwhile investment for him. There's not enough lockdown stun, I think, unless their hexes start coming out by both Resolution and Mag. That's 2 hexes, which they, well, don't get at the same time since Resolution actually has his now. And the hexes, I mean, especially if they are surprise hexes, Power Rangers, if they don't have any idea it is coming, they're gonna do so much work for them, especially as BKB only 5 seconds left on Gyrocopter. It's down to 5, that's how much he's had to use it so far, and it actually hasn't been too useful for him. Other heroes working towards their BKBs, not quite close yet, just Ogre Club on FNG as well as Cheshire Cat. And well, Moon, he sells something, he buys up a Reaver as well as, yeah, that's the Satanic recipe, that definitely helps him stay in the fight, but in the meantime, Silent kills off FNG, will farm up the Mass Serpent Wars as well. I shouldn't get distracted, but oh, Resolution, he surged up, he wants to go for it, finds Scandal, he had the gem, Scandal hexed up, do they have the follow-up stuns? Used as well, actually, it makes the vacuum miss, so a little bit of misplace by Empire, wanted to go big, but instead, they have to go home. But still, Empire, they can go on. I mean, Silent completely full HP, as is Mag, as is Resolution almost, close enough for sure. Hex about to cool off in 13 seconds time. He's trying to scout with the Illusion Orb just to make sure that nobody's hanging around the sidelines. And now, Moon, he's just gonna farm up the creeps, I guess, with the Flag Cannon. He even homing missed as a creep. Now pulls the creep aggro nicely with the Flag Cannon. And do they really want to go on Silent? I mean, they are hanging at the side. There's the Hex coming out onto Silence. Will they get the follow-up? No, always on fly. Nice defensive disruption. And they just can't go in anymore. Scandal, he wanted to come in from the side, but they don't find the openings. They don't find them at all. Empire, very disciplined, very nice positioning at all times. Scouting out the sidelines as well for Cheshire Cat, maybe even FNG. And Empire, they don't want to force a fight that they might lose. Just wait for the secondary Hex on Mag. He's only 400 gold away from it, even less. And just pops the Shiva's card for extra damage, just for fun and giggles. And well, I mean, it's hard to say who the late game actually favors. I still think that Clinks, in combination with the Gyrocopter, can take on Silent. But with the 2 Hexes coming out from the Darkseer and the Puck, plus of course those heroes in themselves, unless there will be more BKBs on the side of Power Rangers, the Darkseer Vacuum is going to do so much for them. And so far, well, Silent, he has his Haunt at the ready once again, so looks like they have finally grouped up in the decision of going for a tower, the last remaining tier 2 tower. I mean, sure, the tier 2 tower isn't as important, but I think Power Rangers, they might stage a fight here. This is the battlefield for them. Silent gets stunned up by the homing missile, but he just charges at them. He doesn't care. He has so much HP. Cheshire Cat at the silence. Jumps in. There's the lasso. Will there be the swap? The 4-step comes out. Oh, a nice silence with the sent back. And Mag now, oh, the cooldown comes in and GG gets called as Cheshire goes down. They kill off Silent, but what? Why didn't they call the GG? Silent buys back, comes in with the Haunt, will take care of everybody, but that GG, I'm a little bit baffled. I mean, Scandal was alive, Moon was alive. I mean, didn't they even want to try to finish the team fight? I don't understand. I'm really speechless. And well, Empire, they definitely did have the momentum. Silent was doing just obscene amounts of damage. They had the double hexes as well, but still, I mean, Gyrocopter Clinks, it's nothing to laugh at. But I guess that's the truth of it. As Empire take the 2-0 lead in this best of 5 series, Power Rangers, they have one more chance to try and stage a comeback, but they will have to win 3 games in a row if they actually want to take the win in the LAN finals of the Excellent Moscow Cup. If you liked what I did, or what Benchy did together with me from before, be sure to follow us on Twitch, as well as our social media. You can find all the info below the stream. My name is Coucher, and just some music as we wait for game number 3. I think it's a 5 to 10 minute break at least, so far it has been that duration. So yeah, just some music in between.